number one advice, George, I give all the female executives or ladies who come to me, talk to me, is be bold and don't be afraid to speak your truth. A lot of women, because the way we've been raised, or the way things have been taught to us. Oh, don't speak loudly, be hushed. Don't do this. I think that's bullshit. Just be who you are. Claim who you are. And I'm not saying be a bully. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you are intelligent, show the world you're intelligent. You don't need to get concerted by another male who's trying to dominate you or who's trying to tell you how to do things. If you can do it better, say it. But I think women are just scared. They're afraid to create ripples in the workplace, and they see this. I see it all the time. Men genuinely do not like smart, intelligent women. So it's still a
Yeah.
lot of work we have to do there.
Yeah, I think it's the ego thing again. I think
There you go.
people don't like their egos
Yep.
being sort of
It's the ego.
yeah, or anything like that. And when you mentioned, the advice to be bold, I think people can be assertive, but they
Yes.
can also be kind. They can be bold, but they can still be honest and have humility, but still be bold and do
Yeah,
it in the way. There shouldn't be a fear around of being being too dominant or anything like that. I think you can always have the right balance.
exactly.
So there's always a
Exactly.
way to
And
do
that's
that.
the advice I give them, that be bold. Don't be afraid.
Definitely. I mean, that's great advice, Santa. And
Thank you.
coming on to sort of the big question, I know we've talked about helping consultants, helping sort of different people in their careers in ERP and SAP. If you could leave sort of every SAP professional and leader with sort of one piece of advice about sort of mastering SAP, not just a system, but as sort of a journey, maybe through sort of your streams of education, what would your sort of final message be to the community?
Sure. So SAP is not a system. SAP is actually a journey. You don't learn SAP. You live, breathe, die, eat SAP, because that's the passion you carry with you. It's not about learning one module and saying, I know it all. It's about learning the depth and the breadth of what SAP does. 80% of the world's e-commerce runs on SAP platforms. So when you're a consultant and you know one module, you shouldn't just be blindsided and say, that's all I know. You have to keep your eyes open, your ears open, and understand the bigger picture. So always understand the bigger picture, and then things will just start to make sense.
That's great. I mean, to picture it as a journey as well, I think helps people not be so overwhelmed by I should know this by now, I should know
Right.
that, or things like that. I think if people understand it's a journey, they can enjoy it more as well. Instead of thinking it's a book that I need to understand, a system that I need to know straight away. If people can have fun with the sort of education, be happy while learning, they're going to learn quicker, they're going to absorb more information.